it's Jen for the love of Iris. Welcome to another one of our 31 days of Halloween. We are winding down on this series. I think we only have 2 more projects after this. So, this is the project we're making today. It's a spooky, scary, creepy Halloween card, and it has a big eyeball in there. And it's just a card. And we are using Sheltering Tree and Mr. Funny Bones. And this guy here is from Jar of Haunts, the little eyeballs there. When I made the card originally, I just wanted to use the 2 stamp sets, but it was too plain, and I hadn't embossed it, and I hadn't done any other type of background. My wood grain background is not here yet. It's being shipped, and that probably would have been okay, but so I pulled him out of Jar of Haunts, and I think he looks okay, so we're going to do that again. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of cherry cobbler cardstock, and we are going to take the layering framelits, the circles, and for me, I'm using circle number 7. Again, I go inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that measures approximately 2 3/4 inches, and I'm going to run it through the Big Shot to cut this out somewhere towards the top middle. And then while I have the Big Shot out, I might as well go ahead and cut out my that's not going to work. Let's go that way. That's still not going to work. That's going to hit my handle. Let's go this way. I might as well cut out my my blue eye as well, and that's going to be the number 2, which is approximately, let's see, inch and a half inch circle. So let's go ahead and get our Big Shot work ready. So here is my cherry cobbler piece. I don't know, somewhere up there. Doesn't have to be exact. It's not a real science. And then just a piece of, I'm using Marina Mist here for my blue. You can use any blue, but I hadn't used Marina Mist in a while, and I thought, oh, it's being neglected. I'll use it. So there is my sandwich, and I'm going to run this through. Okay. Perfect. Let's move the Big Shot out of the way. And that's all our die cutting that we need to do. So we'll get all that out of the way. And save this because you can use it for another project. We only need the negative space on the cherry cobbler. We need the positive space on the Marina Mist. So now what you need is a piece of Whisper White cardstock that will go behind the cherry cobbler. I didn't even measure this, so let's do it now. It is 3 inches by 5 1/2. So 3 by 5 1/2. And you want to take your Sheltering Tree and the Naked Tree. I call it the Naked Tree. I can't know what it's really called, but it looks naked to me. It don't have any leaves on it. So take your Naked Tree, and in cherry cobbler ink, and if you want to, what I may do actually, is line this up kind of, and just do a light pencil mark so you know around about where your circle is going to be, so you know where your tree is. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect, just some type of idea. And then take your Naked Tree. Try not to ink up the stem too much, although it's really not going to matter a whole heap. And then you want to stamp from the outside in. All right? So, is that how I did it? Yeah. From the outside in, and you want to avoid anything from here down. You just want to get this part up here with the skinny branches, okay? And you're just going to go around, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 different times, because this is going to give you the bloodshot part of your eyeballs. Because he's been drinking He's been not sleeping too very good. He doesn't have too good of eyeballs this morning. Or this evening, depending on when you're watching this. So, this should be our last one. Yeah, that should be okay. I think I inked it up all right. Yeah. And then your blue, you want to clean off your stamp because you're going to need to do the same in your Marina Mist. The same in the color. Oh, sorry. You guys are getting sick. My table was shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your table. Shake your table. Okay, then take your Marina Mist. And over here, you want to do the same thing. Just ink up a part of it. Kind of go, I don't know, half. And then come back around and do the other half on him. And don't worry about him because we are going to add a black circle, basic black circle from the owl punch to make it, to cover up where they kind of meet so it looks like in the middle, you know. Okay, so when you put this on here like this, now it's covered up all of those others, and then when you put this on here like this, oh my Lanta, it looks like a bloodshot eyeball. Okay, so now we're going to take a piece of basic black cardstock, just a tiny little scrap, the smallest leather piece you got, because we used the Owl Builder punch, and it's right here. I thought I had one around somewhere. It is this guy here, this one right here in your Owl Builder punch, and it measures, let's see, 1/2 inch. So it is a 1/2 inch black circle. It's so very cute. I care for it. Okay, let's get our eraser out and erase our pencil lines. This is my favorite eraser of all time. Do y'all have this? The Pentel Click Eraser? It erases everything. I wish it could erase like our real mistakes in life. Whoops, I didn't mean to date that guy. Get out your Pentel eraser. Ta-da! No, but seriously, it's like there's no marks at all. None. Fabuloso. Okay, now let me find out where I like it the best. I think right there is, oh no, because I got to cover up that where I didn't stamp it the best. Yeah, right there is probably good. Okay, and I'm just going to hold it down, flip it over, and I'm going to use good old Scotch tape on the back just to hold it in place. I'm a cheater, pumpkin eater. Don't tell anyone. Because then, well, I can be a cheater, pumpkin eater because it's Halloween. And that's what pumpkin eaters are at Halloween. Okay, so now we got our thing there, and I see a little bit of Peeping Tom. Did you see it? Look, it's right there. Sucker. He tried to stay with us. You can't do that. So we'll get rid of you. There. Okay. So now we've got that. And then we are going to glue with our Tombow, our Marina Mist circle to our card. And find the place that you think looks like it needs to be covered up, like maybe where there's a gap, or if you didn't stamp really well. On this one, I took the trees the other direction, so there was a big old trunk right there in the middle. So I just popped my blue one on top of it, and it covered it up really well. So I'm doing it that way there. And then on here, same thing. If you have, like for right here in the middle, you can see that the trees come together right now over me. We don't want them to see that. We're going to cover it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my gel pen because my chalk pen still isn't here yet. And we don't have these anymore, so I can't tell you where to get them. I'm sorry. You could use your blender pen and your Whisper White what you call it, your Wistful White ink pad, but I'm lazy and I just wanted to pull that out. So there is the base of our card. Well, not the base, but the basic panel. Take your corner rounder, round the top corners there. Okay. And then take out them spooky eyeballs from your jar of haunts. These ones right here. And this little spider, we're going to need him too. Take out your eyeballs and your spider. And get some blocks. And on the eyeballs, I just used cherry cobbler because I wanted it to be just slightly in the background. But on the spider, I made it in basic black. And I want him to kind of be over here to the left because I'm going to make the sentiments down here. But I want to get all the rest of my inking done first. And then I will emboss because we're going to white emboss that. So let us... Oh man, I meant to do the eyeballs before I put my white part back there because now I'm going to have to do creative masking. Crap and all. That's all right. Because, see, I don't want to get it in there. I forgot. Dadgummit. It's okay. We're just going to go with it and just randomly stamp these eyeballs on here. Try not to get it in your... Try not to get your eyeballs in your eyeball, okay? I think that actually worked out quite nicely. Okay. Very good. And then what we're going to do is take your basic black marker, and if you want to do a ruler, you can. I don't care to do a ruler because it's sloppy and messy because it's the Ode Halloween. And draw him a little line what he can hang from. This here spider. What should we name him? I can't want to name him Charlotte because that's boring. We should name him Bartholomew. Okay, here's Bartholomew the spider, and he's there hanging from his eyeball. Okay? Bartholomew the spider. All right, now we're going to take our embossing buddy and rub it over here. And we're going to take the sentiment from another one of my favorites. Most are funny bones. Have a spooky, creepy, scary Halloween. Most of my Halloween things that I've done this series have been funny and cutesy. I didn't really do a spooky, creepy, scary one. This is about as spooky, creepy, scary as I get. So, I thought this would be appropriate. So, ink it up with your Versamark. My Versamark pad is really, really dirty, but still works just fine. And place that just kind of down there toward the bottom right. And we're going to heat emboss that in white. Here it is. Here it is. Somewhere. Okay. Alrighty. I just keep mine in a Tupperware container with a spoon. Oh no, look. I didn't let my ink dry. Oh no! We gotta wipe it away. So when that happens, you have to wipe it all away, like this, and start over. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We're going to heat it with our heat tool and dry everything. And then we're going to try it again and see if we can salvage it. If we can't, we will put another piece of cherry cobbler on top. So let's zap it. I should have done a dry run and tested it, but that's what happens when you get impatient. It may not be salvageable. We may have to put a label on it. Cherry cobbler piece of cardstock. Let's try it now. No, see, look. Dang it. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a cherry cobbler piece of cardstock. Man, that's what I get. Okay, here's how you fix it, because there's no destruction in craft making. You get a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. That will work, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And you do this to your embossing buddy, and you ink up your stamp once again, and you stamp it down, and you emboss it. Okay, now we'll heat it up till the embossing powder melts. Alrighty. And then we will trim it out just slightly. And let's get our card wiped off here. There we go. And let's trim this ever so slightly so that it's even, because this piece of cardstock was a bit wonky. Let's make this 5 1/2. No, it's going to be 4 1/4 if it's going to go the width. Yeah, 4 1/4. And let's take it like this so that it's straight. And like this so that it's straight. So we're going to make this 4 1/4 by 1. Just because we can. Oh no! We'll cover up Bartholomew the spider if we do that. Oh man. Okay. It's a plan C. We are going to use our snips. And we are going to cut this off here. And cut this off here. And just glue it down flat. Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay, we'll take our Tombow. This is what not to do in crafting. That's okay. There. This kind of fixed it. Oopsie, Tombow's sticking out. Okay, and then take your card base, wherever that is. Here we go. Card base. I use thick whisper white. If you follow me for any time, you know that I like thick whisper white for my card bases. Where is my corner rounder? I have destroyed my desk. Y'all should see my desk. It's a hot mess. I lost my corner rounder. Oh, here it is. Okay. And here and here. And since I've got Tombow out already, we will just go ahead and Tombow the back of this. Here and here. And apply this to the front of our card. And here is our once saved, twice saved card for Halloween. You can't tell I screwed that up a whole big bunch. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a fabulous day. See you next time. Bye.